Okay, back to Whithering Rooms. We're gonna see what this thing is. Mask Man, I can't believe it. You've gotten the eye back. I apologize for the deception of this mask. Is this the guy who sold this stuff? I think so. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Peter Mostyn. Yes, that is my sarcophagus over there. I am dead in the real world. Allow me to explain. My twin sister Priscilla and I have been interested in magic since we were children. We always hoped to find a way to contact our deceased mother, but nothing worked. It wasn't until 1874 that we finally found real magic. We were invited on a diplomatic trip to visit Constantinople, the ancient city of Byzantium. While my father worked to integrate himself with the politician we had traveled with, Priscilla and I searched for artifacts to purchase. After many encounters with shady merchants and frauds, we were finally shown this idol with ruby eyes. The price was high, but we were promised miraculous effects, so the idol was purchased. That night, Priscilla and I awoke in a dream for the first time. See, the idol is the source of the dream, and it recreates anything its ruby's eyes sees. The idol is a painter of sorts. It tries to portray its objects accurately, but is prone to extrapolation and flights of fancy. Once its ruby gaze has fallen upon someone, it will incorporate them into the dream. Father had caught a fever shortly after we arrived at Constantinople. Only a few days after purchasing the idol, Priscilla showed symptoms of the fever as well. Within a fortnight, they were both dead. My grief, as you can imagine, was boundless. To my utter astonishment, Priscilla was still alive in the dream. The idol did not know of her death. I returned home to Mostyn House with the bodies and the idol. As I showed the idol more of the house and of life, the dream grew grander. I was able to convince the idol that magic exists with some simple parlor tricks and pyrotechnics. In the dream, my sister and I slowly created a paradise. Of course, even with magic in the dream, we were never able to meet Mother. The idol had never seen her. As you've seen, Dr. Black and his henchmen have turned the dream into a nightmare. It's time to end the dream by destroying the idol's representation of itself in the dream. Thank you for returning the eye. I am too weak to have done it myself. Now let me prepare the destruction spell. And I killed it. Oh, Peter, you finally let down your guard for a moment. It is sister. You've been quite a naughty boy, haven't you? Or his mother. Excellent work, Mr. Wretch. That's a man. Peter, my old friend, how far you have fallen. I tried to help you. Why would you try to destroy the dream? Collect the ashes for the erasure ritual. Peter shall cause us no more trouble. Take the girl to the observatory. I have other matters to attend to. Oh, the wretch is the guy who believes the magic is from God. Chapter 2, Mostyn House, 1892, in a dream. Nightingale is taken to the observatory in the attic. Eventually, the wretch's sleep spell begins to wane. She awakens to find a letter at the foot of her bed. Find a way to escape the observatory. Read to Nightingale. I can't read that. Nightingale, I am terribly sorry for the frightful events you bore witness to. Peter was a sick man, determined to destroy the dream, even if it meant forever snuffing out its inhabitants. I understand you must be alarmed and confused. It would not surprise me if you think me a monster. I must assure you these are slandering falsehoods, and that no harm shall come to you in the dream. I'm afraid I have pressing business to attend to. Please remain safely in the observatory until I return, and I will explain everything. Dr. Robert Blackwell. So we can craft some stuff. Spells. Mirrors. Observations. Far fewer visible stars than real Earth. Unclear if this is an acuity issue in the idol's eyes or a flawed early imprint that's stuck. Subsequent exposure in the real world does not improve the situation. Last night's count. Night mother remembers we heard Rex. Okay. Well, I guess we'll escape the observatory next part. Thanks for watching.